Hello everyone and welcome to Dylan's Bus Content. In this video I am doing a voiceover of all the buses I captured in July. Okay, this was on the 2nd of July. I was on holiday at this time in England. I decided to go into Bradford for a bit and I captured this First Olympia Halifax Enviro 400. Outside the McDonald's at Rowley Lane, Stafegate roundabout. You can see the bus going on there right now. It's on Route 508, Enviro 400. I'm not sure if I am, but I'll let you know. But I might be going to Bradford tomorrow as I'm uploading this. So hopefully I can get some more of these first videos on. Okay, this was on the 3rd of July. I was going to enter Filey. And on the A1039, there was this East Yorkshire Gemini going past me on the other side. You go on this road if you're coming in and out of Filey. And I saw this bus going in out of it when I was going into Filey. Yeah. This was later on in the day. This was our last full day of our holiday, so we decided to go into Scarborough. And we found this Enviro 200 East Yorkshire on Route 2 on the seafront. This was on the 4th of July. We were coming back from our holiday and we stopped in Penrith for a McDonald's and I captured a few of these buses. Here's a stagecoach here, Enviro 200. And here's a Lake District, also Enviro 200, I believe. Route 508, just pulling into Penrith Ullswater Road Station. There it is though, Route 508 to Windermere. Just turning it at the Penrith station. Here's a Stagecoach Gold Enviro 400 MMC. Yeah, there's the Lake District bus. Here's the Stagecoach Gold. Just pulling into the station now. You can see we're in the McDonald's. I wanted to sit near the window because I love these buses. This is why I like coming to England, catching buses, because where I live it's just Enviro 200s and Mellastratas. And speaking about Mellastratas, this was on the 7th of July. We were back in Greenock this time and we found this McGill's Mellastrata, Route 331, just outside the Well Park on Regent Street. I was just going to shop at this time. And then a few minutes later, another Mellastrata came out here. This was turning right on a Lindock Street. It was on Route 330 to Pennyfern. There you go, it's just going up into Lindock Street now. Route 330. And just before I went into the shop on this day, I found this McGill's Yutong, Route 543, going along Regent Street. And this was on the 9th of July, but I caught this McGill's Enviro 200, Alexander Dennis, not in service. Just going along Inverkip Street. No, just turn it onto Inverkip Road. This was on the 10th of July and I caught quite a lot of buses here. That was a 545 there, just there. Here's a 517 Yutong, just going on to Bowring Roundabout, which is sadly getting demolished in a couple of weeks. You'll know that if you're from Greenock. Here's an Alexander Dennis Enviro 200 on 507. Then there's a McGill's bus just parked there, Enviro 200. Not on. This was later on in the day. I caught this Clyde Flyer X7 just leaving the bus station. I was just standing up at the B&M's there, looking down towards the station. Up. And there's another bus going along West Stewart Street. And there's the X7 in the distance. Bye bye. Here's a McGill's Citaro on Route 901. This would have been a Clyde Flyer, but I don't know if it's doing a route now. There's a 330. Melostrata. It's just about to leave in a minute, and you'll see. Okay, there we go. There's the bus just leaving now on Route 330 to Pennyfern. It's just leaving the bus station. Here it is going down Inverkip Street. It's taking the third exit onto St Michael Street. As you'll see, there it is. It's now just going on to St Michael Street. Now let's go on to the next video. Here's a Zataro. I'm not sure if it's the same one, but it's on Route 801 to Earnhill Road. It's just going to be turning left now on the West Stewart Street. Oh, here's another 801. It changed its route. It's also going to be going that way, as you'll see in a wee moment. There you go, it's just on High Street. And now it's going to be turning onto West Stewart Street. Just behind the flat, as you'll see. There's the bus there. It's going along West Stewart Street. This is on the 11th of July. I captured this 543 on Bowerley Road. This was up my cousin's end of the town. And then here's some buses here. Here's an Enviro 200 MMC on Route 545. It's just pulling into the Border Street bus stop, East Crawford Street. He thought I was getting on, but sorry mate, I'm just bus spotting. There it is. It's just going along East Crawford Street. And there's another bus coming up here in a minute, which you'll see. Here it is. This was also on Route 545, but this was just a normal Enviro 200, not an MMC. It's just went past me on East Crawford Street, heading towards the hospital, heading towards the crossroad now. This was on the 12th of July here. This was on Ruan Street. I captured the Sataro Clyde Flyer, Route 901. This was in the evening. I was standing just outside a Coral Betting Place. There's an Enviro 200, just went past me. Just going down Regent Street. This was on the 13th of July. There's another 543. This was in the same place, going down Regent Street. Now here's a Melostrata on Route 330, going back towards the bus station, just across in the Well Park. As you can see, there's the Melostrata. Here's a 543 Yutong, also going by Well Park, Route 543. I just don't know how many times I've caught these buses, but I don't really like them over here, to be honest. There it is, just leaving now. It's heading back towards Leven Road. Here's a Melostrata, Route 331, also going past the Well Park. I must have been standing here for 20 minutes to half an hour, bus spotting a couple of buses here. Now it's just going into Lindick Street now. There it goes. This was on the 15th of July. I was going to my cousin's house and I seen this 543 Enviro 200 MMC. This was at Lady Alice Swing Park in Yutong 517, going along Inverkip Road. Just going past me there. This was on the 16th. I found this Yutong going up Lyle Road. I don't know what route it was because I was pretty far away at Battery Park. There's the Tataro on Route 901. Heading back into New York bus station. Here's an X7 going back to the bus depot at Earnhill Road. It's heading into Gourock right now. Then it'll be going up Lockfield Road to go back into the bus depot. This was on the 17th. I was in Paisley and I seen that, so it's 26 there. Yutong. Here's a first Enviro 200. Not in service. towards the motorway, which I doubt it's going to go on to, as it's not in service. There's a switch 26. Yes, there are a lot of them here. Here's two more of them. Just further down the A741. There's one there for Glasgow. One there for Nevercraigs. Or Nevercraigs, how you pronounce it. Another Nevercraigs, Yutong, Route 26. And this was on the 18th of July. And here's a 550 bus Enviro 200, just leaving the Greenock Health Centre at Wellington Street. So head down towards Captain Street and the Crosscutter. Here's a 543 heading back into the bus station, Enviro 200. But the new McGill's buses, not the old ones I just see in the evening time. There it is, it's just going down St Michael Street right now. There it goes. Here's a Millistrata on Route 330A, just going up St Michael Street, which is going to be turning right on the Roxburgh Street right here. In a little moment, as you'll see. There it goes, it's on its way right now, down towards Old Inverkept Road, Brackleton Street, etc. This was on the 19th, and here's a Millistrata going down Roxburgh Street. This clip was recorded on the 20th about a Millistrata going into the bus station. Here's a 517 Yutong at the Tesco bus stop. Yeah, 517. Hello, driver. Nah, I don't want it cancelled. Burn Square, 517 Yutong electric EV. Here's a Clyde Flyer and a Yutong going along Rand Street. Well, I was just about to turn onto it. Here we are, we're literally just behind the buses here. They're just going straight on. I'm just turning left here on the Delling Bund Street. Here's an Enviro 200 MMC on Route 578, which I find very rare to be honest. Particularly if you are from Greenock. They only operate in the evening, going along Inverkept Road. This was the last day I recorded buses in July. On the 24th, there's an E200 MMC, and there's another E200 on Route 550 going up Lindwick Street. And that's all the buses I caught in July. Thank you so much for watching this, and always, I would love it if you subscribe to this channel for more bus content, IRL and Roblox. And a reminder, I am going to England tomorrow, so if you want to see some more buses down in England, stay tuned and subscribe to the channel.